This is the Jamstik. We refer to it as the guitar that's designed for your iPad. It's really built so that you can take this everywhere that your mobile lifestyle kind of takes you. It is really essentially a guitar controller. So we speak the language of MIDI. It's been keyboard domain for 30 years. And what we thought would do a little bit differently is that the Jamstik uses real strings and real frets. So, real guitar players can use this and feel comfortable with the control medium. But what we do a little bit differently is that we detect your string activity by using infrared light from within the fretboard. When I press my fingers down, it actually activates an infrared network that we can do three really special things with. One, we can build an interface on the iPad that allows us to build a teaching curriculum that's really intuitive. And you're looking right now at the open play screen of our app that's called Jam Tutor. And you can see that without me actually plucking these strings, it's seeing my finger activity in real time. So some of the advantages of that are the fact that we can build things simple like visual cues that are easy to follow. So a new user can learn how to play guitar using the Jamstik and the Jam Tutor software. Two other really great features about using infrared light as opposed to audio detection is the fact that this instrument never needs to be tuned. Because we're not listening to the strings, we're watching them. The Jamstik never requires tuning. So if you're new to guitar, or what I call guitar curious, there's one barrier, a major barrier that's eliminated. The other side of it is that because we see this in real time, we're able to do some things like string bend and vibrato, which for previous MIDI guitars presents a little bit of a challenge. So it's a fantastic controller, just under 16 inches long. You can put it in a backpack, you can put it in a carry-on, you can be anywhere. I'm actually connected wirelessly to this iPad. Each Jamstik right now establishes its own ad hoc Wi-Fi network. So we can be in the middle of anywhere, or on a plane, or in transit in a car. And as long as I've got battery power on my iPad and my Jamstik, I don't need a host Wi-Fi network to connect to establish that connection. We actually just connect kind of device to device, much like you would a Bluetooth peripheral, but we don't speak Bluetooth yet with this technology.
So, you want to play a little bit?
Yeah, so right now, I'll let you know, I'm just controlling GarageBand. And GarageBand's a great little piece of software. A lot of people already have it on their iPad, and it's designed for this, right? To be able to touch it. But no matter what I did on that screen, I could practice all summer and never be able to. Never be able to play that acoustic guitar like a real instrument. But for guitar players, some of the other advantages include the ability to switch to different sounds. And right now we're just using GarageBand, but there are literally hundreds of MIDI apps in the iOS system, on the iTunes App Store that you're able to control using the Jamstik. I'm gonna just go back to my fingers here and play a little bit of piano. So the Jamstik really for guitar players gives you the ability to sound really like any instrument. Keyboard players have been doing that for 30 years. We figured it was about time that guitar players that were interested be able to join the party. It also just kind of enhances what your iPad already has. You've got great apps, you've got great processing power, and now the Jamstik gives you a little bit more of a musical instrument style control to those apps and software.
And is it only iPad or other iOS?
It's other iOS too. I don't have it connected to my iPhone, but it could drive my iPhone, and it also will drive OS X as well. And we use the Apple products, as a kind of a touch point, because a lot of people kind of understand that. Really, the Jamstik could drive anything that sees a network MIDI connection. So if you've got a PC and you're using Bonjour to do discovery of wireless printers and such, and you've got maybe Ableton or Ableton Live or Cubase or Cakewalk, the Jamstik would be able to control the software synths and that software just as well.